Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a fun thrift with me video and I'll be showing you a little haul at the end. This one is a bit different because my husband and both of my sons wanted to join me for this thrifting adventure. Surprisingly, my oldest actually wanted to go to the bins because he wanted to look for some new toys, which was kind of adorable. And we went on a Sunday, which honestly isn't my favorite day to go on since it's usually packed. And yeah, this was no different. We got there about 30 minutes after they opened, and there were only 4 or 5 carts left. And they were terrible carts. Mine kept tipping forward when I would push it. As usual, I started at the shoes and worked my way towards the clothing bins. The shoes were kind of a flop, nothing too exciting, but I still found a few decent pairs. The clothing bins were definitely better this day. Unfortunately, I did not get any footage of me digging through the clothing bins, but I did film myself sorting through the cart at the end, but I'm only going to include some snippets here and there when I'm showing you the haul of items, and this is why. While I was sorting through my cart, and I like to go where there's no one standing around, and I don't want to bother anyone when I'm filming, and my son was actually helping me when another kid, probably the same age, ran up to our cart and got right into my son's face and was even touching him a little bit. Nothing too dramatic. I gently put my hand on this kid's shoulder and I said, excuse me, no thank you, just to set a boundary and to protect my son. Well, that turned into a whole thing. A group of nearby women who I guess turned out to be this kid's relative, I mean, they were kind of older, immediately told me not to put their hand on their child, on their kid, or on him, and that I should have, come to them instead. And I told them, I said, well, he came up to our cart and he touched my son first. And also, like, how am I supposed to know whose kid this is if he's just like running around all over the place? But they would not let it go. They kept repeating themselves, like, you don't put your hands on him. And it felt like they were just trying to make a scene. I don't know for sure. I ended up just like stopped listening to them and I just started ignoring them. But they would not stop telling me, do not put your hands on our kid. And funny enough, I was actually going to text my husband to come over and just stand by me because it was just me and my son. My husband actually walked over and they stopped talking about it, which I found kind of funny. But anyway, the whole thing definitely put like a huge damper on the day. They kept glaring at me while I was sorting through my car, and it just made the rest of the time at the bins very uncomfortable. So I finished up sorting through my cart and we just left. Look, I totally get not wanting someone to touch your child. I would totally feel the same way, and sure, I could have handled it differently or said something else and or, not put my hand on his shoulder. But also, please don't let your child or kids like run wild at the bins and get into other people's faces or walk up to their carts. It's chaotic enough already, and I am not trying to like start any drama at the bins. Like we were just minding our own business. So, anyways, let me know in the comments if you've ever had a similar run-in at the bins or had to deal with, you know, a tough situation. Alright, now let's move on to the haul part of this video. Alright, welcome back. We are now home. I have my pile of stuff that I found. And this day I did spend $100.48. I found 53.4 pounds of clothing, and I did find $9 in books, and so that is included on this total. I'll let you know down below how much I spent on per item, but let's go ahead and get into this haul because I did find some really nice stuff. I'm going to start with the shoes, and I do apologize that this is not like my regular Thrift With Me video. So let's just get on with it, shall we? All right, this first pair you actually see me pull out in the footage at the beginning. And these are a pair of Uggs. And they have a nice little wedge heel to them and nice suede material. What size are these? I think I gotta look on the inside here. Nice tall boot. I'm trying to actually stay away from these tall boots, but I have such a hard time when I'm at the bins once in a while. These are a size 7, and I probably should have left these behind because they are a little hairy, and the insoles are messed up. So yeah, we'll see what I end up doing with these. They're not like super heavy. If I clean them up and get them in good shape, hopefully they sell, but they're not going to sell anytime soon with this current season shift. So I think what I'm going to do, and something new that I'm going to do, is I'm going to start actually putting away like fall, winter items and then start listing those when those seasons come around. I've never done that. I have heard of other resellers doing that. I don't know if they had much luck doing it that way, but I figured give it a shot. See what happens. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? And then I found these really cool and fun kid Van sneakers. They have the spell out Vans there, and they are in pretty decent shape. They just, you know, have a little bit of scuffing from being thrown around in the bin, but overall pretty good shape. And these are a size, oh no, these are a men's 6.5 and a women 8. So I'll probably list these as women's. I thought these were kids, but I don't know Vans too well. I mainly picked them up because of the spell out. I just thought it was unique and not a typical Vans looking shoe. So that is why I picked these up. So we'll see how well these do. And then I found a pair of sandals for myself. These are just Old Navy, and they are actually a size 7, which I'm normally 6. So I'm hoping these are not too big, but I need some sandals. We are actually going to California next month, and I'm so excited. It's our family vacation that we're going to take. It's actually our first family vacation since my second son was born, so it's been 4 years. And we are going back to the Redwoods where my husband and I actually got married. We're going to go to the same area where we got married, and we're going to show our kids, like, this is where we got married. So we're really excited. It's our 10-year anniversary, which is like crazy to me. I can't believe I've been married for that long, but yeah, it's amazing. And so yeah, we're really excited. So I'm hoping I can bring these and that they fit to California. I found some really interesting Birkenstocks. These are Birkies, which is another fusion, I'm assuming, of Birkenstock. But I mainly picked these up because, you know, they're not your typical Birkenstock sandal. They have some like writing and different prints on the straps. And I mainly picked them up because when I looked at the soles this way, they weren't bowed or, you know, chewed off halfway, and the size was still visible. They are size 40. A ladies 9 or a men's 7. I think that's what that means down there at the bottom, right? Sorry, my light, there you go. Anyway, so I don't know how much I'll get for these, but I'm hoping $20. And then I found some Uggs for myself. I might sell them, I don't know yet. But these are the bow. They have, I think these are called the Bailey, if I remember correctly. And I wonder if it says on the tag in here. These are in very good shape. They are my size, so I think that's another reason why I was like, maybe I should keep them. I think you can actually fold this down and wear them like that. Yes, they are a size 6. Yeah, they don't have the style name on here, but I'm pretty sure these are called the Bailey. I'm not a Ugg expert in any way, but still, I think this is a pretty popular style. At least it was when I was in high school. I don't know if it still is. I mean, I guess it's been a while since I've graduated now, so yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. So my little free keyword guide, I'll link down below. You should already know that this has come out, but these are very basic girl type of shoe or boot. So I will definitely use that keyword in my description if I decide to sell these. So here we got some basic girl Uggs. All right, and here is a brand that I don't normally pick up, and this is Land's End. And I got these because it's sandal season, so I went ahead and grabbed these. They were very clean, and I really liked the color of these shoes and very minimal wear, so that is why I went ahead and grabbed these. So some keywords I think I will tag with these are like adventure core, gorp core, outdoorsy, sporty. I think those are just some of the keywords that I would personally use. And these are a size 10, so great size. I might see if my mother-in-law will want these. I think she's a 9 though. Yeah, we'll see. All right, my last pair of shoes. Okay, shoes were not amazing this day, so I didn't find that great of shoes. I found these Saucony shoes. I believe these are kids, but I picked these up because they are in really good shape. They're purple and they're water resistant, and yes, these are kids' shoes. They are a size 4. They are the Peregrine Shield 2. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but that's what they say. So yeah, I'm hoping to get at least 15 to 20 for these. All right, that is all the shoes that I found this day. I know, not a ton, but I'm also not a huge shoe seller. So let's move on to the clothing, because I actually did find some really nice things this time. And I'll just say, as soon as I started finding some decent items, you know, not like $50 items, but some decent items that I think will sell pretty quickly, of course they take the bin away. So I'm really bummed about that, because there's probably still more in that bin, but it's all right. So the first item that I found is this Maeve Anthropologie size extra large waffle knit cowl neck sweater. And it is white, and there is some like staining here on the front, but I do think I can get that out, so that's not going to be an issue. And this is actually one of the items I think I am going to set aside for the fall winter season, so I have time to get this stain out, and hopefully it comes out. But Anthropologie definitely does not do as well as it used to, but whenever I find a larger size in Anthro, I will happily pick it up, because I feel like it's harder to find the larger sizes. So I'm hoping 20 to 25 for this. All right, next we have this Vans sweater. I like selling Vans clothing. I just think it's really fun and trendy, and this does have a nice little graphic on the back, floral, like Illuminati-esque. And it says, have a fantastic day off the wall 66. Have a fantastic day. So nice purple color. I'll definitely tag like streetwear, trendy, urban, graphic, that kind of set of keywords. Oh, and this I actually got for my sister-in-law, and if it doesn't fit my niece, then I'm gonna go ahead and ask my other sister-in-law, who was asking for me to find some clothing for her friend. And this is a 3-month, and this is in like really good condition. I really wish I would have had this when my son was small, but yeah, we'll see if I saw that. All right, so this is a brand I don't normally pick up, but I couldn't resist for a few reasons. 1, it's at the bins. 2, it's new with tags. And 3, it's really cute. Did I say that? All right, so it's just Forever 21, but it is new with tags, and it's a size medium. But look how cute this is. It's a nice little jacket, quilted jacket. I couldn't leave this behind. So I'm actually going to go ahead and save this for the fall and winter season. So now I have a few items now to go ahead and wait until then to list, so that I'm prepped and ready for the next season. So I'm really excited to see how well that does. I'm not expecting a lot, because, you know, Forever 21 is fast fashion. All right. And I did find quite a few pieces from this brand, which I think is just like a boutique type brand. But I went ahead and picked it up because this is very spring summery, and it is a size large. It has a nice little ruffle hem. It's collared, and it's short sleeve, rolled sleeves. So yes, this is just like a perfect spring, summer. I love the color. It's just, it has a lot of good things going for it. I don't know what that brand is selling for. I do like selling this Venice Beach Lucky Brand burnout tees. I usually only like to sell it if they have like some kind of graphic on the front, but this one doesn't. And I actually found two, and they were like folded into each other, but the other one had some like bad pit stains. And this is a size small. I'm not sure if this is a men's or a women's. It looks men's to me, but I will find out as soon as I list it. I also have not listed any of these items. Hopefully by the time this video goes out, they'll be listed. And then here I found a really cute little girl's graphic t-shirt. And this is by the brand Natural Life, which I do like selling this brand. I just don't find it often. And they sell a lot of really pretty like boho style stuff. And this is a girl size 10-12. I might keep this for my niece. I don't know if I sell it. I'm not expecting a ton for it because, you know, it's just a kid's small t-shirt. All right, here's another brand I don't typically pick up, but you know, when it's new with tags, it's really hard to resist. So here we have an Express item, and look at that retail. Retail for $128, which I did not know Express could be that expensive. But this is a really pretty satin jumpsuit, and it is a straight leg with the halter neckline, and this is a size 2. So some keywords that I think I would use with this is like party girl, possibly even like quiet luxury, because this looks very luxurious to me. Minimalist, clean girl, business, simple. So that's something that I would probably pair with this listing. I was able to find a lot more springy type items this time around. And here we have a Lulu's dress, and this is a size large. Nice floral detail with the ruffly straps up here at the top. And I'd say this is probably a midi length, and it, you know, it's kind of open and flowy. I'll insert a stock photo if I can't show this off properly. It does have the smocking chest, and yeah, I'm looking for, you know, spring and summer items, so this is a perfect addition to my Poshmark and eBay stores. All right, so on my way out from shopping, I was looking in a bin on our way out, and I'm so happy I did because I found this gorgeous Free People, Intimately Free People, like French terry jumpsuit. And I'm gonna be honest, I did not know Intimately Free People had, you know, jumpsuits. I thought it was, you know, more like lingerie type style. And this is hooded. I'm going to do a very bad job at showing this thing off, but I was very surprised when I found this because I don't typically find this nice of things at the Goodwill Bins, but I'm very grateful nonetheless. And yeah, I don't know how much I'll get for this, but you know, it's a pretty substantial piece, and it is a size small, I believe. Yes. And showing up very red, but it's actually more like pink-ish. At least in my eyes, it looks a little more pink. So I'm not sure if I'm going to list this now or if I'm going to hold on to it and wait for the fall, winter time, because, you know, it is a thick knit. So yeah, we'll see on that one. All right, I found this gorgeous Old Navy size large plaid jacket. And this is just perfect for the fall winter seasons. Size large, it's really nice. Let's see what year it's from. And this is from 2022. So I think I will go ahead and hold on to this, but it is Old Navy, which I don't mind picking up once in a while if it's a good substantial piece like this one. So I'm hoping to get at least $20 for that. Moving on to our next item, my husband actually found these pants, and this is Eloquii. These are a nice pull-on plaid pant, wide leg, and they actually smell good. I like the perfume that this lady was wearing. They are size 14, 16, and they are a little bit of a cropped length. Got a little bit of, oh, it's coming right off, sweet. Nice pull-on, stretchy, comfortable pant. I think I will wait to list these because they are heavier knit pants. Unless one of you guys wants them, you can let me know in the comments, and I will happily give them to you for a discounted price. Here we have an athletic girl piece. This was another item that I happened to find in that bin with the free people. This is a large, size 12. I don't actually have the best of luck selling athletic girl, so I'm not sure if I'm going to sell these or if I'm just going to hold on to them and see if my sister-in-law will want them for her daughter, even though she's like 5 years old. So she's not going to fit into these for a while. Oh, I did find a few hard goods actually, and this is one of them. This is an Annette Lepore little wallet, wristlet wallet, and wow, it's actually like 3 different things. It's a bracelet, a removable key ring, and a removable card case. It's a hands-free. Hopefully you'll be able to see that, but I thought that was neat. And it's new with tags. I mean, it was at TJ Maxx for only $10, but I thought I'd give it a try. You know, slip it on. It might be good for like festivals or something, like concerts. I don't know. Either way, I grabbed it, so I'm gonna list it. And then my husband found these pants. These are for my son. They are gonna be a little bit long on him, so he might have to wait to wear these until the warmer seasons, but they are Nike. Oh, and we did actually find quite a few like football, baseball, and basketball stuff, which my sons are very excited about because they love football and basketball right now. So when they found this, they were pretty excited. My sons like to collect all things football, even though their favorite team is the Detroit Lions and Green Bay Packers. So they just like to collect everything football. We did find a Bulls jersey, which is my son's first basketball jersey, and it was a Bulls jersey. So he was very excited about that. So now they can play basketball down here and wear the jersey. So yeah, pretty exciting. Here we have North Face. My husband actually found these. They're a nice yellowish color. And they are a size large, nice jogger, and I think I will probably save these for the warmer seasons, but it has the logo there on the side. All right, my husband found this as well. He grabbed it because it's new with tags. I've never heard of this brand. Let me know if you guys have. It's American Threads, size small, and kind of an interesting piece. Not sure what this sleeve is doing on this side, but nice little ruffled mini dress. And I believe this is linen, cotton linen. So that is why I went ahead and decided to buy it, because I can list it now. I'll probably put that on my mannequin because it seems like it'd be hard to photograph. All right. A t-shirt for my son. They're not huge into Paw Patrol anymore, but he said he wanted it. So here's another item I'm probably just gonna save for the fall winter time, and this is a nice denim Levi's jacket, size medium. It's a closet staple. Oh man, I apologize for this chair. I found another Lulu's item, and this is a pretty floral spring dress, mini length. Nice little satin finish, size extra large. So I'm not expecting a ton, but I do believe this is a newer Lulu's piece because of I love bringing my husband because he always just grabs like the most random things. And sometimes some of the things he brings me is like, dang, how did you find that? So here's an item that he found, and I don't ever pick up belts from the bins. And I never find belts like this at the bins. And I just really loved the belt buckle. I just thought it was really, really cool. And it's pretty heavy too. So good find from my husband. This is Catchly. It is a synthetic top and leather back. So that's what it says. Catchly. I don't know. I don't know how much this is worth, but it's definitely sold me on the style for sure. It's very boho, and it'll be an easy listing. Won't take me long. Nice to have an accessory go up in my closet. All right, here is another item I'm gonna save because it is new tags, and this is the Entro brand again. This is a nice oversized striped cowl neck sweater, and this is a size large. So I'm gonna go ahead and save this. All right, and then I found this pink lily floral romper. Couldn't think of what it was. And it has the button front there, nice little elastic waist. And this is 100% cotton. I think that's why I picked it up. And it is a size large. So, nice spring summer item. I know Pink Lily is a like boutique brand. And then I found this Led Zeppelin graphic t-shirt. I'm probably just going to keep this for myself because it's not vintage or anything. It's an extra large. I'm just going to wear this as like a sleep shirt. And then I found the cutest little set for my son. It has little smiley faces all over it with the shorts. So definitely taking this to Cali. It's just a cute little set. And I can't believe I found it in the same bin. I didn't find it together. It was a little separate, but yeah, I love finding sets. And then some more Paw Patrol things for my sons. A little sleep set. I am missing something here. Not sure where I put it. And then I found another Eloquii item. This is a polka dot dress. Has like the button front and a little tie area up here. And this is a size 16. Nice, flowy, perfect for this spring season. I know I'm missing some stuff here. Yes, I am. Missing a whole box. I thought I was missing a bag. I still have a whole nother bag to go. I thought I was almost done. All right, my husband found these, and these are Athleta. Nice athletic short. These are Run With It 3.5-inch printed short, size small. He found some more Athleta shorts. The tag is ripped off of this one, but it still has the inner tag. And these are the Farallon short, size extra, extra small. So nice, pretty green color. Here we have a new tag linen top. I grabbed this based on style. Linen cotton. I've never heard of this brand, Andrews Linens. And if you have heard of this, please let me know down in the comments. I liked the nice neutral color. Nice lag and look piece. And then we have Matilda Jane. Nice stretchy top. And it is a size small. And then my husband found these Polo Ralph Lauren sleep pants. They have the nice little logo over there. And these are a size extra large. Cotton modal blend. And then I found this Anthropologie piece. Nice little dress. Not expecting a ton for this. It's kind of outdated, but I rarely find this brand at the bins, so it's an extra small. Probably get like $15 for that. And then my husband found this FootJoy quarter zip, size extra large. FootJoy has not been selling all that great for me, but I think I will go ahead and potentially list this. I don't know. I gotta figure out when golf season is. It's a golfing brand, if you didn't know. Oh, yeah, this was one of the other things that I found in the bin that they took away. New tag, figs. So I'm actually gonna see if my sister-in-law, any of my sister-in-law wants these. This is a size large, and it's black, new tags. So you may not see this in my closet. And if you do, then they didn't want it. It's the Raffaella scrub top. I found a Green Day t-shirt. for myself. I used to listen to Green Day when I was in high school. Not so much anymore. And this is a size medium. This is not my favorite album by them. I really only liked their American Idiot album, but I will gladly wear this. I do like one of their songs on this album, but still nice. Now I just need to get a My Chemical Romance tee, a Fall Out Boy tee, an All American Rejects tee. I think those are the top ones that I'm like on the hunt for right now. Oh, and 30 Seconds to Mars. I used to jam out to those people. I used to have their CDs. Like, oh, they were my favorite bands. All right, and then I found this. I think this is reversible, but it's Lafayette 148, and it is a size 6. It does feel like silk, but I do not see an inner tag anywhere, so I'm not positive on that one. Oh, there it is. It is 100% silk. Look at me. So, yeah. Sorry, I kind of got it all messed up, but all right. And then I found another Pink Lily item. This is size medium. Nice black smocked button detailing maxi length dress, or maybe midi. It does have pockets, so that's great. I love a dress with pockets. Let's see. It does kind of feel like linen, and it is not. It is viscose polyamide, but nice spring dress. Got myself a little DIY project. I found this Bulls graphic t-shirt, but as you can see here, there's like mold on it. So I'm really hoping I can get that out. If you guys have any ideas on how I can get this clean, let me know in the comments down below. Then I found this Chicago Bulls shirt. My husband and I actually, for our birthdays, we went to a Chicago Bulls versus the Lakers when, if you know, their recent game that they had together back in March. It was a pretty epic game, and it was my first basketball game that I ever went to, so, but we are Lakers fans. We were sad that the Lakers lost, but it was an epic game, so they lost in a very good fashion, I should say. I don't know what I'm doing with this one yet. So there was a very nice bins guy there, a bins bro, and they were wheeling. After they took away the good carts that I was finding stuff in, I decided to stand there and wait for the new carts, and I could see that there were some jerseys in there, and I was like, ooh. And he's like, you want them? I was like, oh, I would love them. Like, my son collects jerseys. He's like, oh, here you go. I was like, whoa. I've never met such a nice bins bro. So that was really nice. So here we have a Cubs jersey. My kids don't like baseball, but my son's like, let's just keep it. So you never know. So we have a Chicago Cubs jersey now. And these next two I am probably going to sell. These are Nike, but they are the Arizona Cardinals, I think. And they are in really nice shape. So I don't know if this guy is playing or not. But I'm going to sell them, see how much I can get for them. And then I found a blue one by the same guy. I like this one more. I think the colors look better. And they both are an extra large, I believe. So hopefully, no. St. Louis Cardinals? What did I say? Arizona Cardinals? I don't even know. Maybe I'm getting that mixed up with football. So I've sold this before, and it actually sold for $20. So I'm hoping to get $20 for these J. Jill Indigo Slim Crops size 2X. I found a few Ralph Lauren items. This is a nice plaid. This feels thicker button-up. And this is an extra large. Nice, colorful, preppy shirt that I'll save for the fall time. Same with this item, another Ralph Lauren. This is a size extra large. Pretty blue, preppy, quarter zip-up knit sweater. This was another, I believe this is actually the very last thing that I found. This is an American Eagle denim jacket. It's not very structured. It's kind of a lighter weight jacket. And this is a size medium. I liked the wash, and I think I will save this for the next seasons. And this is from 2018, and it is 100% cotton. So I'll probably save that for fall. All right, and then I found another dress, another Lulu's dress actually. And this looks like it's the same one, except different print. Oh, nice satin floral short sleeve mini dress. And then I found this really cool, and I don't know the style of this hat. Beret? No. I don't know. It's 100% cashmere. It's a size small. And that I picked it up because it is 100% cashmere. So I'll probably wait to list this. And then I found this PacSun size medium long sleeve crew neck embroidered Los Angeles, California sweater that I'll probably wait to list. I love this color. I think this is such a cool color. Nice neutral color. And this I picked up for my sister-in-law. Wanted to see if she'd want it, and I didn't have time to text her when I was looking through my cart. This is Old Navy size extra large. It is a jumpsuit. It's from their active line, straight leg. So I was gonna see if she wanted this, and if not, then I'll list it. But I love the color. Okay, so this might be a potential like vintage bolo. Not sure. I picked it up because it's a dress, but it's vintage. I've just looked up the sold comps, and it's a nice little dress, and it does come with a belt, which they have it like all wrapped into the sleeve, which is nice because, you know, it would have been lost in the bins. And what is the material content on this? I'm not sure, but I wanted to test it out. All right, just a couple more items and then I'm done. I found this Torrid size 16 dress, and this looks like it is like a bridal dress, but it is missing a button. Whoops. This looks very bridal to me. Lace, has like the knee length, zippered, lined, stretchy. Yeah, it's not any like materials are not anything good, but this just screams bridal to me. What do you think? So I'll definitely put like wedding bridal in my description to help get this sold, hopefully. And our last item, it's not a very like exciting item to end on, but it's new tags, and it's that intro piece again. The paper bag waist pant with nice wide legs, and they are size large. I just thought this print was really fun. All right, so that is everything that I found at the bins this time around, and hopefully by the time this video goes up, I have everything listed. Let me know what you thought of this video down in the comments. I would love to know. And if you've ever butted heads with anyone at the bins before, it was my first time. But that is going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!
Paint me a scene, city